I got to laugh, man. It seemed like some feathers been really ruffled this Easter morning, and you got to excuse my eyes a little tear. I've been laughing, just giggling at folks, man. Because a lot of people is just trying to, I guess, awaken the masses. Some people call whatever you want to call it, but I mean, really, at the end of the day, it don't matter. Now, it does matter, these certain stories that you believe, but at the end of the day, whether Jesus was the Messiah or whether Elijah Muhammad was the true prophet of Allah, what people forget is that their spiritual path is not yours. And with that being said, I mean, all this fuss and all this, you know, some people getting offended, but there are these stories like the Easter story. He dead and risen. I had one person that was like, "Well, how is it 3 days from Friday to Sunday?" And you heard every explanation of how you could get 3 days from Friday to Sunday, and it's just, you got some people, was like, "Hey, this got something to do with the spring and astrology and all of this stuff," and then it comes from ancient Kemetic stuff, which a lot of your religions, matter of fact, all of your religions are based off ancient Kemetic spirituality. But with that being said, you can look damn near in any religion and see your ancient African history, and I'm talking to my black people or those who identify with black. If they might go over someone's head, but anyway, it's crazy because whether you're Christian, Muslim, whatever, and you black, the thing is we all still have a common enemy. Period. Period. And a lot of people are scared to say that. They're scared, they got white friends. I got white friends. So what? I mean, it's the truth. It is what it is. I mean, you can't be continuously afraid of the truth. I mean, but people can sit up and listen to Tim Wise, the white guy, talk about how they made the image of Jesus white basically for mental brainwashing. And you got to think about it. That's the reason why they took the religion and the spirituality from the Africans in order to enslave them, because they never did it. They couldn't enslave them. In order to enslave some people, you can't enslave somebody that have a different God than you, period. You can't do it. You can't do it. So that's neither here nor there. But still, I mean, it's just these things. It's not the Christianity in itself. It's just the misinterpretations of it. And it's the stories that people just choose to believe because that's what they were taught. And I think that's the point that a lot of people are missing too, when people like myself do try to say, "Hey, look at this. Look at this. Hey, look at this right here. Let me give you another reference besides your version, keyword version of the Bible. Let me give you something else. Let me give you something that was proven, something that was written, something that was dated back before this religion even started. Let me give you that." They don't want to look at it. They don't want to look at nothing. It don't matter. This is what I know. This is what it is. So with me, I say assimilation complete. So therefore, I feel like people really 25 and above. And now it's even really getting to the point where it's 18 and above. Because Dr. Umar said it best. He was like, we can't give the first 12 to 18 years to our oppressor, for them to socialize our children and wait till they're 18 and try to turn them African, try to teach them African spirituality. It's insane. I almost cussed, but it's insane. And to see how somebody like myself and a few other of my friends and people on my Facebook are basically called blasphemers for having the strength of mind to just think, certain. I mean, it's just it's ridiculous, and it's to the point now where it's funny to me because I've gotten to a point where I've understood where you can't, people gonna be who they are. You got to meet people where they at, but you got to understand that it is keeping us separated. Just the arguments about religion, because Marcus Garvey was a Christian, Malcolm X was a Muslim, but I mean, you see what I'm saying? These leaders that we've had have all had religions. Most of them have religions, but that didn't stop them from seeing that we have a problem amongst black people. That didn't stop them from seeing that. And see, in the day, and that's the frustration with people that are walking away from the religion. And I'm gonna tell you something Corey Porter told me. Shout out Corey. But he said a lot of people are walking away from the religion, Christianity, but bringing the same mentality to the struggle of black folks, basically using it for a hustle. And he told me this a year or so ago, and it's happening. It's happening. So it's just like we can't let all this separate us. We have a common enemy, so therefore we need a common goal. But we first need to learn who this enemy is, and it's not one another. It's not one another. With that being said, I'm out. Y'all have a good celebration day. Whatever it is, I just choose not to participate in it. I mean, that's me. If that's what you do to make you feel good, then go for it. Go for it. I mean, hey, I just wish that you would, actually, and that's my thing. And I'm going to end it with this. I'm going to lay y'all alone. But that's my thing. I just think people, whatever religion you choose to practice, I mean, really research it. Really go back. Matter of fact, Christians, Muslims too. I say this, and I hadn't went, I don't know everything about it. Don't get it twisted like I know everything about it. But I've researched enough Christianity because I was risen. My whole, people that know me know my family. They deep in the religion. I say that. They deep in the religion. So once I really, and that's how I got on the tip, got away from it, really. I started really going back and looking at it and like seeing what these practices that I was taught with no explanation. These things that I was taught to practice every month of the year, damn near with no explanation. And that's the thing. If you're going to teach a child something, explain to them what it is. Give them a choice to decide, okay, this is what I want to do. Or not necessarily give them a choice, but shit, I mean, tell them the truth about it. In order to tell them the truth, you had to know the truth. And that's just it. A lot of people, if you really knew the truth of these religious practices that you practice, i.e. Christmas, I guarantee you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it. But the thing is, some people do know and they still do it. And they're like, oh, well, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But you're still doing it in the same name. So it is what it is. Y'all be good. I'm out.